waking up tomorrow and discovering that someone changed history. The pyramids, never built. Dinosaurs, they never went extinct. And somehow, everyone remembers this new reality, except you. Sounds impossible, right? Well, according to modern physics, time travel isn't completely science fiction. In 2009, one of the smartest humans who ever lived, Stephen Hawking, decided to test this theory. He threw a party for time travelers. There was food, there were balloons, and there was a giant welcome sign. But there was one catch. He didn't send out the invitations until after the party had already ended. His logic was simple. If time travel existed, people from the future could just travel back and attend. Nobody showed up. Hawking believed this was absolute proof that backward time travel is impossible. But what if he was wrong? What if the technology simply doesn't exist yet? Or what if time travelers are strictly forbidden from changing the past? Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-bending questions in science. Could time travel actually be possible? And if it is, what would happen to reality itself? Before we talk about the heavy science, we need to understand where our obsession with time travel actually came from. For most of human history, people didn't think of time as something you could move through. Time was just a cycle. The seasons changed, years passed, life repeated itself. Then, in 1895, a writer named H.G. Wells changed everything. He published a novel called The Time Machine. Instead of treating time as something that simply happened to us, Wells imagined it as a physical place. Suddenly, time wasn't a river we were trapped in. It was a road. And humanity desperately wanted a vehicle to drive on it. At the time, mainstream scientists thought the idea was utterly ridiculous. They believed time was absolute. A second on Earth was a second anywhere else in the universe. Simple, fixed, unchangeable. Then, Albert Einstein arrived, and he completely shattered our understanding of reality. Einstein discovered something extraordinary. Time is not fixed. Time is flexible. It can stretch, it can bend, it can slow down. And under the right conditions, it behaves in ways that will make your head spin. This is special relativity, and it leads to one of the strangest facts in all of science. The faster you move through space, the slower time passes for you. Think about that for a moment. Imagine two perfectly identical clocks. One stays on Earth. The other boards a spaceship traveling close to the speed of light. Common sense says both clocks should tick at the exact same speed, but the universe flatly disagrees. The clock on the spaceship ticks slower. To the astronaut, everything feels perfectly normal. But back on Earth, time is sprinting. Let's say you leave Earth at the age of 25. You spend 5 years on a near-light-speed cosmic journey. When you finally return home, you are 30 years old. But on Earth, decades have passed. Your friends are old. Entire generations have turned over. You have effectively traveled into the future, not through magic, not through science fiction, through real cold physics. And here's the crazy part. This isn't just a theory. It has actually been measured. A Russian cosmonaut named Sergei Krikalev spent over 800 days orbiting Earth at incredible speeds. Because of time dilation, he returned to Earth slightly further into the future than the rest of us, only by a tiny fraction of a second. But it happened. He is a real lifetime traveler. Even the GPS on your phone depends on this. Satellites experience time faster than we do on the ground. If engineers didn't constantly adjust for Einstein's equations, your GPS would become wildly inaccurate within hours. So, traveling into the future. It's not just possible. It's happening right now. But what about traveling backward? That is where things become truly terrifying. Going to the future is straightforward. You just go fast. But going to the past, that's where reality starts fighting back. According to Einstein's mathematics, there is a theoretical loophole. It's called a wormhole. Imagine drawing two dots on a flat piece of paper. Normally, you have to walk across the entire sheet to get from one dot to the other. But what if you fold that paper in half so the dots touch and punch a hole straight through it? You've created a shortcut. That is a wormhole. Instead of traveling across space and time, you cut directly through the fabric of it. There's just one small problem. We have no idea how to keep one open. Scientists believe a stable wormhole would require exotic matter, a mysterious substance with negative energy. So far, we haven't found any. And without it, the moment you step inside, the wormhole collapses instantly, turning you into a very unfortunate cloud of subatomic particles. But let's imagine we solve it. We build the machine. You step through, and you travel into the past. Congratulations, you have just broken reality. The biggest nightmare of backward time travel is the paradox, specifically, the grandfather paradox. Imagine traveling back to the 1940s and accidentally preventing your grandparents from ever meeting. If they never meet, your parents are never born. If your parents are never born, you are never born. But if you don't exist, how did you travel back in time to stop them from meeting in the first place? The logic completely collapses. It's like reality dividing by zero. Physicists have two mind-blowing solutions for this. First, the multiverse theory. The moment you alter the past, you don't change your original timeline. Instead, you sprout a brand new parallel universe. The second idea is the Novikov self-consistency principle. This theory suggests the universe simply refuses to allow a paradox. No matter how hard you try to change the past, history will stop you. You try to shoot your grandfather, the gun jams, the past is fixed, and your messy time travel trip, you were always a part of history. So, what is the final verdict? Traveling into the future is a proven scientific fact. Traveling into the past remains a beautiful, terrifying mystery. But if we ever do master it, the possibilities are breathtaking. We could witness the construction of the pyramids, watch dinosaurs roam the earth, see lost civilizations with our own eyes, or travel millions of years into the future to see what becomes of our fragile blue planet. But maybe, just maybe, there's a reason we're stuck in the present. Maybe every single moment is valuable precisely because we cannot go back and fix it. The past is gone. The future hasn't been written yet. And right now, this exact second, it's the only moment any of us truly have. But I want to know what you think. If you had a time machine right now, where's the first place you would go? Let me know in the comments below. And, hey, if you're a time traveler watching this from the year 3000, you already know if this channel becomes famous. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future.